Happy Saturday, Soulful Seekers. So this is Felicia with your Soulful Saturday message, and we're discussing the virtue of the week, our vow of the week. And this week, as we move through the virtues from my newest book, Virtues of Divinity, Awaken the SuperSoul. Last week we talked about the power of acceptance and letting go of resistance. And this week, the next virtue is, and here's the cards that go with them, and it says authenticity. So I'll be authentic with you. I have had a pretty bumpy week, and this morning I needed to do this video, and I thought, I don't feel well this morning. I don't think I look the best. I don't think I'm at the highest vibration. And then I opened my own book, and I was like, okay, but I've committed to getting this done. And it says, the virtue of authenticity requires vulnerability, transparency, and courage. Authenticity is fearlessly and bravely being you. You, which is you all the way through, so that what you see is what you get. With authenticity, there's no doubt how you will show up in the world. When you show up, there's no longer a question of who are you. Living this virtue is a daily practice of letting go of who you think you're supposed to be and fully embrace the who you truly are now. The virtue of authenticity equips you to show up, be real, and be honest in all areas of life. You become rooted in your authenticity. So I'll pause there. So it reminded me that, you know, I'm not supposed to be perfect, and all of us have these sort of conditions on ourselves about how we think we're supposed to be. And if you just show up being authentically you all the way through, and there are times that vulnerability is difficult. We just don't know how people are going to respond or what we believe they're going to do. So to be authentic is to be vulnerable and be courageous enough to speak the truth. I also speak about truth. Truth is simple. If we're feeling a certain way, be honest, be authentic. In this one, I talk about letting go of the old idea of fake it till you make it. Don't fake it. Just start being it. And that's really the principles too. Awaken, examine, transform, and embody. So just surrender what you think you're supposed to be this week and just show up authentically you. And a lot of you guys know I work with the angels too. So Raphael has been with me this week, and he's a beautiful angel of healing. I asked him, I'm going to pull a life purpose card to say, what would he suggest to help us to be authentic this week? And he says, right, if there's something that you're doing, your career, that is making you feel, right, a certain way, know that you're free to make some changes. He says, so when you're doing things that you don't enjoy, then you're not being authentic. So do your work in a way that's authentic this week. So do your career. And if you're not being authentic, then change it up. You're free to change it up. Don't be what you think others want you to be. Be you. The you that is you all the way through. So if there's any changes you need to make this week in your work, you are free to do so. And be authentically you. What you see is then what you get. So have an amazing week. Namaste.